Hey y'all, welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Taj and I'm a paycheck budgeter documenting my financial journey here on YouTube. If you are returning, welcome back, beautiful budgeter. In today's video, we are actually going to be closing out our savings challenges and sinking funds. So we are starting fresh. Instead of waiting till December 31st, I decided to go ahead and do it now because I'm in the process of trying to kind of incorporate and make some changes for the new year and like some different strategies. So I just figure I'll go ahead and just start and get everything together. Some things I'm not able to do because I'm waiting on this. So I'm just gonna go ahead and jump right on in. So if you are interested in seeing how I am going to do all the things, girl, stick around and keep on watching.
Get out the way, who got a watch, who got the time, I'm raising the clock. Even in my feelings, grind don't stop. Got big dreams, want big rocks. I got plans, you got talk.
All right, welcome back. So some of you have already seen this sheet. I did say in that video that you were going to see this sheet again because I used this to kind of figure out. It was kind of a rough draft trying to figure things out. And I still used it as I kept making changes and trying to decide what I wanted to do. I just reprinted it and still was kind of working within this sheet. So you probably, if you've seen that video talking about my savings challenges and sinking funds and how I was going to allocate my 52-week, then you already seen this. But so those of you that don't know, that are new to my channel, I did not complete my 52-week challenge, but I did say that I was going to use what I had to fund some savings buckets that I have with Ally, and then I was going to just start over and start fresh. I also made some changes to my savings challenges that's in my budget journal to make them more doable, because I felt like the reason why I wasn't completing them because they were just too large of a challenge, and then I hit a financial bump and I've been trying to play catch up. So with that being said, it was hard for me to try to allocate money to savings challenges, sinking funds, and pay bills, girl. It just is what it is. So I also have been watching other channels and realized that baby steps still moves you forward, okay? And you could contribute small amounts to these savings challenges for a bigger purpose. So with that, mindset change came some changes in the way that I'm doing my budget and also in my savings challenges. So let's go ahead and jump right on into this sheet. So I opened up a Ally savings account. And if you don't know what Ally is, girl, go ahead and do your research. I was trying to decide whether I was going to do Ally or SoFi, and I ended up going with Ally. So within my Ally account, the savings account, I have some buckets. And the buckets that I have are, I have an emergency, I have a home maintenance, car maintenance, vacation, escrow, and that's it, yeah. So I have 5 buckets in within that savings account. Now, last year or this year, 2024, I did not have a sinking fund for home maintenance, and I felt like as a homeowner I should have. So I am going to, this is a new one. So I added this one. Now, as far as, so I had a 2024 challenge that I did not complete, but I ended up just using that, what was in there for like some of my sinking funds, and I think cash stuff. Like I like distributed different places. But the only 2 challenges that I need to go ahead and allocate are my emergency fund and my 52-week challenge. Now, in the 52-week challenge, there is about $1,053 in there. And then in my emergency sinking fund is $415. Of that 400, 300 is already in the SoFi account. So I should have like $100 and something in cash, I think. And then my 52-week challenge should be about $1,053. What I'm going to do is I am going to start or allocate that into these buckets. And then I'm going to start my emergency savings challenge and my 52-week savings challenge over come January 1st. So that's what we're doing. I also did the coin challenge, but I'm going to have a separate video for that. But so as far as my 52 weeks, so here's what I did. So I decided that I am going to start off the home maintenance with $200. And then I have some savings challenges that I gave a specific job to. So I'm starting it off with 200, but I do have a savings challenge that is going toward home maintenance. I do have a car maintenance sinking fund in my binder, but I am going to take what is in there, put it in the put it in the Ally, and then I'm going to start that envelope over. But I'm also going to allocate some of these 52-week challenge into that to kind of bring it up. My goal, and so forth and so forth. So my goal is to start off with to allocate $200 to the home maintenance, to allocate $150 from here to car maintenance, to allocate $150 to the vacation fund, to allocate $100 to the escrow fund, and then to allocate $400 to the emergency fund. Now, emergency already had a challenge of its own, but I'm still going to take some of the 52-week and put it in here because my goal for this fund is to have it, my goal is $5,000, but I broke that $5,000 up into smaller goals. So the smaller goals are in $1,000 increments. So my first goal is to get it to 1,000. My second goal is to add another 1,000 to get it to 2,000. Once I get it to 5,000, I'm going to cap it. And if I have to use it, then I'll restart it to kind of keep it at 5,000, if that makes sense. Down here is where I basically wanted to, I am going to kind of sort of incorporate the 12-week year kind of mindset. So that is a book that I kind of mentioned that I saw, The Organized Money. I saw it on her channel where she talked about the 12-week year. And I got the book. I'm reading the book. This is the book here. So I'm reading the book and I like it. And I am going to try to incorporate that into, 2025. So my 12-week year is going to be from January to March. So a lot of the goals that I have for these buckets, I am breaking the larger goal up into smaller goals. But my goal is to so I'm going to try to reach that goal within the 3 months because that is going to be my year, if that makes sense. I don't know. It makes sense to me in my head, but sometimes I'm not good at explaining what I mean. But I wanted to write out my sinking fund. So I have a car maintenance sinking fund, pills and potion, King, school days, mortgage escrow, Georgia health and beauty, and home improvement, which is my home maintenance. I want to fully fund this one at $500 for my 12-week year. And I want to fully fund pills and potion. I want that to stay at $100. King, I'm thinking of, he has an envelope. At first, I was thinking of doing like a bucket for him, But the thing about it is with King, I think I'm going to just keep his money in my binder. Only because I have a card, I have a Care credit card that I only use for King. I only use it for him, for pets services. So what I'm thinking is when I use the card, I can use King's sinking fund, the cash in my binder, to deposit to pay the bill if I have to charge the car. So I don't know. I'm still kind of thinking about that. So these are like my sinking funds that are going to be revolving. And then my cash envelope. So I wrote out this because I wanted to see, I felt like I wasn't being realistic this year when it came down to my cash envelopes. So I have two incomes that, you know, I kind of budget. And so one is a weekly income and one I do every other week. So I was budgeting myself by stuffing my cash envelopes every week. But I think I want to kind of go into the every 2-week mindset, or even so just the monthly mindset. I don't do a monthly budget because I just still have not grasped the concept. I just feel like budgeting every week works for me. And this last week I meal planned and I stuck to the budget. Now I budgeted $300, but I stuck to that budget. Gas. So gas I was doing every week. But I think I want to do every 2 weeks. And I was trying to determine how much I would need every 2 weeks. And I took like the worst case scenario. Like if I did a lot of running, a lot of, you know, errands and stuff like that. As well as household, miscellaneous, and beauty. And this is the total that I came up with. $870 a month. $270 of that would be gas, household, miscellaneous, and beauty. And then the rest would be the groceries. So I'm wondering if I want to, out of my like extra income, just take $870 and just let, like, that's my monthly cash envelopes. Now I don't have to put it all in my wallet at the same time. I do have a backup. So that way I don't have to stuff every week. I don't have to stuff at least my wallet every week out of my income. So what I want to do is today is in this video is to kind of go in and just close out what I have left in my 52-week and my emergency, and then see what I have in my sinking funds. So that's what we're going to jump into. So the first thing I'm going to do is I have my binders here. I have my calculator. I have my cash tray. So I don't really know how I'm gonna do this, but we just gonna kind of roll as we go. I'm gonna put this here. All right, so my 52-week challenge. So 52-week challenge, we already have 700 in the bank. So I have 700 already in the bank, waiting to be allocated, you know, to these. So, but I'm also going to add this and then, you know, allocate all of it together. So we ended the month November with 1,027. So we have 700, 800, 20, 40, 60, 80, 900, 20, 40, 60, 80, 1,000. So we have 1,000. And then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 51, 2, and 3. So that's $1,053 is what we are ending December with. So we added $26. All right. And so that's basically what I said, 1,053. All right. So I am going to put the prop money up. All right, so we have, and what I'm going to do is I am not going to keep track of what's in allies. So, okay, so I am not going to put placeholders for 1053 in here, or placeholders in whatever I'm allocating to. I am literally starting over. What's in there is in there. The only time you're going to see a placeholder from here on out is if this year I've taken out of this envelope and added it to my savings account. I'm not going to allocate anything until probably after my 12-week year, if that makes sense. So this is being, like, I don't want to even think about ally once I start back stuffing again, because I feel like out of sight, out of mind. I don't want to have no thoughts to go into that account or anything. So I am going to keep track of what is going where here with my little tracker. And then this actually is inside of my 2025 journal, so I don't have to worry about having separate sheets. All right, and so emergency. So emergency has $415. So we're going to actually start this over. In emergency, there's $300 already in the bank. So, and that is already sitting in the ally account. Remember I said I had a total of $415. $300 of that is already sitting in the emergency account in ally. So we have 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. So $415 is in emergency. So we're going to put our placeholders back to get ready for the new year. And all of this is going to the bank to be deposited so that we can distribute it where we want it to go. All right, so that is him. So we are ready for 2025. So we have our 2025 challenge that we are going to start. We have our 52-week we're going to start, and we're going to be starting our emergency. I don't want all this to go to waste, so. All right, and then we'll be doing, so for the first quarter, we'll be doing 2025 52-week emergency Life's Beach in Rec City. This is from my paycheck. I hadn't did the challenge yet because I am going to I think I'm going to do another live because we really did have fun. So I'm going to do another live to allocate this. And then I also made an envelope for extra debt payment because I did show you guys the book that I got from Bunny, and I'm going to use that for extra debt payment. So I've already allocated money. I just have not done that yet. So I have it sitting there to remind me. All right, so that is it for that. So as far as savings challenges, what we have total is 1,053 plus 415. So we got 1,468 that we are that we have. So then next is our sinking funds. Now here is the thing with sinking funds. These are revolving. So I'm not 100% sure if I'm gonna completely clear it out. We're just gonna go through them and see what we're gonna do. So car maintenance, we ended car maintenance in November with $112. So car maintenance should have, we went in it and took out 25, and then we added 15. So it should be at 102. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 90, 91, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 100, 1, and 2. Now, we do have, let me get my book here. We do have a savings challenge that we are using for car maintenance. But the thing about that is car maintenance, that challenge, I'm not even doing it until Q3. So what I am going to do is I think what I'm going to do is what I was thinking about was my monthly challenges, put that toward car maintenance. But I don't know. So with car maintenance, I don't think, because I am allocating some of the 52-week challenge to car maintenance, because the goal is $250. I was like, if I just add $3 to the $150 that I'm allocating to here, plus the $97, I will have that at $250, and I'll be done with car maintenance as far as my bucket. But I'll just build it here, and every time I reach a certain amount, I would add to that. So I think I'm gonna just stick to the plan. 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 90, 91, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 100, 1, and 2, 7. So I'm going to take 97, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to leave 5 in here, and that's what we're going to start this off with. So we're going to start it off. We're going to start it off with $5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's hope nothing don't happen. All right. And then that way, this is a revolving sinking fund, but at least I'll have a backup. So whatever I put in here after this, I'm probably going to be using it. Like I said, this book is just my revolving sinking funds. But I at least want to have something to the side. And as I build, then I can put more over there, because the goal for that one is to have at least $500 in savings. And I have 12 weeks to get there. So I'm not going. So here go my tray, y'all. All right. Next is pills and potions. So pills and potion, we ended with $9 for November, and we got, or should have, 13, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13. So this is staying in here because we don't need no savings account for that. But my goal is to get this up to $100. So we have our 12-week period that we want to get pills and potion to $100. Okay, so we're ending it with $13, and we ended it in November with $9. All right. So next is King. And King, I was saying that I was trying to decide if I wanted to do like a pet fund in my ally account, but I may just keep King's here because King is usually on a card, and I can just use this to pay the card. We ended November with $8, and now King should have 15. Yeah, 15. And he got All right. So we're going to keep that there. And let me go back real quick because I don't want to get a bank my good fives. So I'm going to get rid of these ones and I'm going to take one of them good fives I had. And put that in there. And then pills and potion. Get these stinky fives out of here. And, well, pills and potion, that might get spent, so I'm gonna leave that alone. Leave that alone, let that go. All right, so school days. All right, so school days, we ended with $16 in November. And school days now has $5, $6, $7, $8, $9, $10, $11. Because I had a little Christmas party at school that I had to get let's see something. So let's see. I added 5, so now it has 11. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right. So that's school days, and I'm gonna keep that in here. That don't need a ally account. Mortgage principal does have an ally account, but we're starting the new year, so nothing is in there. So it used to be mortgage principal, but I changed it to the escrow. So I'm gonna skip over that. So Georgia ended with $13, and Georgia has 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 1, 2, and 3. $73. Georgia gonna need a new slip. So we ended with 73. So we added 60. YouTube, another revolving one. YouTube ended with $8. And YouTube has 18. 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, and 18. And that don't need a ally. But let me see. Let me get another 5 here. And put that 5 there. I'm trying to keep my good 5s, y'all. I ain't got no good ones. All right, so 18, 15, 16, 17, 18. Because y'all know how I am with counting cash in the calculator. Lord. All right. Health and beauty is a new one. It was not on my tracker because that's a new one. But we are ending it with $15. 10 and 15. And that one don't need ally either. And home improvement, which is the home maintenance one, it does not have anything. So we gonna move right along. All right, so we ending December with, what did I say this was? 1,053 plus 415, so that's 1,468. And then our sinking funds were 102, 73, 15, 11, 13, and 18. So 232 with a total of 1468, 1,700. All right, so November, I didn't even do it. So 1527, 112 plus 13, 8, 16, 9 and 8. That was 166 plus 1527. So that was 1693. All right. So October, we ended with a total of 1969. And we went down because in November we was at 1693. So we used $276. And then and we only added $7 for November. I mean December. So yeah. And remember, these are revolving. Really, the only thing that shouldn't be revolving, is up here. That's why I separated them. But we ended November with 1527, and then December we're cutting it off 1468. So $59 we used. All right. So what is going to the bank? So we have $415 plus 1,053 is 1,468. So let's see if we have 1,468. Now remember, of this includes this. All right. So we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000. So 1,000 is 1,000 is already in there. And then 1, so plus 100. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 80. So 380, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. So 1,565. What did I see? So that's 1,565. So I don't think it's right. Let's see. 1,053 plus 415 is 1,468. Oh, I'm so crazy. The sinking fund. So the sinking fund, we are putting $97 into the car maintenance. So 1,468 plus the 97. So that's 1,565. All right. So that's 1,468 plus the 97. All right. So we on the money. All right. So once we put this in the bank, then we can go in and we can allocate. That is it for this video, y'all. If you like this video, if you like my channel, please give me a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Hit that notification bell so that you can be notified each and every time your girl upload. And I will see you beauties in my next video. Okay, my girls. Bye.